Well, it almost felt like after the international break, and Rashford playing after he missed a couple of games, Varane coming in, Anthony playing, of course, Sabitzer, McTominay scoring against for Scotland, Sabitzer for Australia, all the players that came from Manchester United and were playing, they had a chip on their shoulder to kind of come in and play well against Newcastle. Almost felt like they forgot how to play football and they just wanted to defend. Welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and we are reviewing what we have just seen: Newcastle owning Manchester United, literally owning on the field. I'm not seeing the shake battle that's happening for Manchester United on the sidelines and stuff and so on. I'm literally talking about the football that we have just seen or witnessed Manchester United being annihilated with. It's just sad to see the way United have played, and of course, it's more sad to see like it was like nowhere. It was almost like how Liverpool was playing against Manchester City, but after scoring once, but then we didn't have a shot on target for like for the first half. There was no shot on target for Manchester United, and yeah, it was appalling in my mind. But this game is already highly contested. Of course, this is one of those games where Ten Hag had to make some changes after, like, from his some changes after his 3-1 win over Fulham. Fulham kind of going busting there. Dalot started against started for Wan-Bissaka, who was a little unwell. Sancho dropped to the bench, and Anthony started. Newcastle named unchanged squad with the I think Almiron was the main player, but then he was on the bench. Or he's not even on the bench. He was on the he was watching the game from afar. But then it just finished. The second half goals from both Willock and Wilson ensure a massive win for Newcastle as they move above Manchester United into third place with that 2-0 win. They dominated the first half and continued that momentum in the second period before adding vital goals. Guimaraes cross was headed back across the box by Saint-Maximin, with Willock on a hand on to nod, from a close range before Wilson headed against Trippier's free kick late on to secure all 3 points and move into third. It's a revenge for Eddie Howe's men after the defeat in the EFL Cup final, but a woeful performance from the Red Devils, who continue their awful run away from home against the best sides in the league and drop to fourth. Midweek Premier League action awaits both sides. Newcastle will travel south to face West Ham, who won today against Southampton, while United will go to Brentford to will welcome Brentford at Manchester United at Old Trafford. But it almost, like, the first goal was so comical in some sense that you've never seen. Like, first of all, Saint-Maximin was unstoppable today. Nobody was able to kind of touch him. Dalot had a torrid time kind of looking at him and feeling like, what is he doing with his feet? Literally had no idea the way he was playing and the confidence that they had. It was oozing out of Saint-Maximin. Yeah, but then, they have players who can score, and the way they score was pretty... The first goal that Willock scored, he is point blank. He's on the line, the goal line for Manchester United to score that goal. Where is the defense? What happened? And why is Maximin having a free header to be able to throw the ball back in for a tap-in? That was just amazing to watch for me. And then, United just capitulated on their own. There was no one taking lead, no one trying to move forward with the ball, no one trying to kind of push the scenario, push Newcastle back to their half. It was almost like people were like, okay, just giving up, and they wanted it to just continue. They were like, oh, it's fine, we don't have to worry too much about it. And that's how it happened. And that's frustrating in some sense, right? As a Manchester United fan, you don't want to see them kind of drop shoulders and just forget about it, but that's how it eventually ended up. Erik ten Hag, I think, was disappointed, and has already mentioned that he was disappointed by the way Manchester United players played. But then this makes them complacent right now, because Manchester United is at 27 games played with Newcastle. They're both 50 points, but the goal difference is for Manchester United is dismal. Of course, after the 7-1 defeat against Liverpool, any team's goal difference will be dismal. But then this is just coming to a bit different level because of that, Newcastle is third and United are fourth, with Spurs played one game extra are at 49 points. Spurs have a different issue to deal with right now, but then I feel Manchester United cannot be complacent about this. We have to get top four by any chance, by any means this season. That's going to be the main goal for Manchester United to get in the Champions League. And it's going to be hard to keep players otherwise, like Casemiro and all the other new players they want to sign. Why would somebody want to join them when if they're not even playing Champions League? But yeah, that's how it ended. Eddie Howe should be proud. The Toonie Army did an amazing job. Newcastle United owned Manchester United at the home. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about performances. I think it was all dismal in my mind. I think the only player who in my mind went into good books was De Gea, because he was amazing. His saves saved the game early on. Otherwise, United would have been down 4-0 or something. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about it. Will Manchester United finish top 4, or do you think it's downhill from here from next 10 games that United have? And where will things go from here? Like United have 12 games to play, and where will they go from here? Newcastle, on the other hand, they will, I think, persist and win the top four qualification for the Champions League, and that'll be huge for them, and that they can go for big players in the summer as well. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think. Do like this video, do share, and do subscribe with your friends, and then I will catch you in the next one.